In an effort to basically distract Americans from the complete and utter failure that Donald Trump has been in response to the coronavirus, along with everything else in his presidency, he's decided to try to distract people with anti-immigration policy that literally does nothing because immigration is already significantly restricted due to COVID-19. So he first mentioned this during his COVID-19 press conference. Let's hear what he had to say.
We want the farmers, they've had this for years. We want the farmers to be able to get the people that have been working those farms for years, or we're not going to have farms. So they're going to come in, and they're going to be given a certain pass, and we're going to check them very, very closely, especially over the next month. Because remember, after a month or so, I think once this passes, we're not going to have to be, hopefully, worried too much about the virus. But we want them to come in. We're not closing the border so that we can't get any of those people to come in. They've been there for years and years, and I've given the commitment to the farmers they're going to continue to come, or we're not going to have any farmers.
Via Twitter, and he said, in light of the attack from the invisible enemy, as well as the need to protect the jobs of our great American citizens, I will be signing an executive order to temporarily suspend immigration into the United States. Now, his tweet, of course, as always, shocked people in his own administration. They're now scrambling to get an executive order written. But when I say that this doesn't actually do anything, I mean it, because again, immigration has already been severely restricted as a result of this pandemic. And Trump's tweet did not make clear what specific action he would take. He could simply suspend entries for a period of time or cancel a specific program altogether for the year. The Department of Homeland Security is still drafting that executive order, according to 3 people familiar with the situation. One possibility that has been discussed is an exemption for temporary guest workers, including those who work on farms.
I love this story because of how nonsensical Trump is in this. Ooh, I know. What's new, right? It's Tuesday. So first of all, that's it. We're doing big restrictions. Did you know that we already have restrictions in travel from Mexico, Canada, Europe, and China? Okay, that's it. New Zealand, you're on the list now. Okay. So, all right. Well, then the number of people that are coming in are not tourists. There's almost no travel all across the world in terms of tourists, students, etc. It's foreign workers, and that's why we're having this conversation about the workers. So, actually, you saw that clip, and I'll tell you why he did that. But in early April, the administration had a plan to pause their approval of 35,000 more seasonal worker visas, but they backtracked from it. Now, why did they backtrack from it? Because the Chamber of Commerce called and said, hey, you orange buffoon, you work for us, and those are cheap laborers that we need. So cut it out and give us the visas. We're going to use them to do the farm work. And by the way, if they catch coronavirus, who cares? And Trump's like, oh, great point. Yes, sorry. And that's why you see the video that we just showed you. He's like, otherwise we won't have any farmers. That's why we're doing this. We're going to have the farmers. So get a load of this. And I'll quote Politico here. Specifically, the U.S. eased requirements for immigrants to get certain jobs such as farm workers, landscapers, and crab pickers, aware that certain industries, including those that fill grocery store shelves, could be hurt during the pandemic if they couldn't hire foreign employees. I want you to focus on the beginning of that sentence. The U.S. eased requirements for immigrants to get certain jobs. So while Trump is out there going, me tough on immigrants, me going to ban all immigrants, ooh, in reality, his administration is easing requirements to get into the country. So why does he do that? So that his low information voters go, me like no foreigners, me like Trump. And then he turns to the business community and goes, oh, guys, don't worry about it. I'm not actually going to do that. You do whatever the hell you want. Remember, I work for the elites. You guys give me my campaign donations, and I do whatever the hell you tell me to do. So that's how this game is played.
100%. Donald Trump has been applying to increase the cap on foreign workers coming into the country since the first year of his administration. I mean, he did that. So he loves foreign workers. He has used foreign workers for his own businesses since the beginning of his businesses, right? So it's something that he's taken advantage of. It's something that the Chamber of Commerce wants to maintain. And look, for the Trump voters or supporters who might be watching this video, I just want to make a statement because I think that it's important for you to think about this. So we have already severely restricted foreigners from coming into the country, okay? There's travel bans that impact most countries that people immigrate to the United States from. And your life still sucks. Your life sucks, okay? Because it's not about the immigrants. Your life sucks because this country is run by greed. Your life sucks because Trump doesn't care about you. The people in the administration don't care about you. You're nothing more than a pawn. Like, you're nothing more than something that the Trump administration sees as an easy way to manipulate their way into office. That's it. That's all you are. Your life sucks. So the question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep blaming the most powerless people in the world? Or are you going to take responsibility for your bad decisions in electing that buffoon into office? That's my question.
Yeah. And look, we want to be clear. It's not that just right-wing lives suck. No, where everybody's getting crushed by the same system. So it applies equally to the right wing, the left wing, the moderates. It doesn't matter. Your wages haven't gone up in 45 years. And while Trump talks about building a big, beautiful wall, in reality, temporary worker visas have gone up every single year under Trump. Isn't that amazing? All that talk about, oh my God, I'm going to get tough on immigrants. No, maybe he'll block your relatives from Jamaica or, name any other country, Iran, certainly, right? Or I can't name a European country because then Donald Trump would never do that because he couldn't get his next wife. But anywhere else, he'll block, he might block your family members from coming in, but he is never going to defy the Chamber of Commerce. Those business interests control him completely, just like they do with corporate Democrats, corporate Republicans. And so that's why your wages never go up. That's why this system is completely owned by the corporate donors. And Trump hasn't changed that 1%. In fact, he's amplified it while pretending to be on your side. So look, if you want to say, hey, that makes me feel better, and so my emotions and my feelings matter more than facts, okay, that's up to you. Or you could look up the facts and see, hey, have temporary worker visas actually gone up? They have every year under Trump, because those corporate interests rule us all, and they most certainly rule Donald Trump. So all this huffing and puffing will amount to absolutely nothing.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.